Video X7 for time focuses in on distance time graphs. There isn't a help sheet for this, but there's just one example in the homework, which hopefully we'll have time to work through during the session. If not, then you've got this video to support you. So here's a distance time graph. It's called a distance time graph because we've got distance up the side and we've got time along the bottom. Some people call them time distance graphs, same thing. This distance time graph, as all distance time graphs, normally show a journey. So along the bottom we've got the time, and up the side we have got what we call the cumulative distance, which means the total distance that has been travelled. So on here it says this is the distance time graph. It shows how far I drove my car the other day and how long I drove for. The first question says, how long did my journey take? Well, in order to work that out, you look at where the journey started, which would have been 10 o'clock in the morning, and it would have finished at 1 in the afternoon. So in total it would have been 3 hours, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Question 41, how long was my car stationary? Now, stationary means not moving. So here we would have time moving forwards, but we would have no change in distance. So that is this element of the graph here. A flat line on a time distance graph where time goes along the bottom means no movement at all. Time's moved on, distance hasn't. So how long was your car stationary? Well, it started being stationary at 12 and it finished being stationary at 12:30, so that is half an hour. So half an hour would be fine, but equally you could have put 0.5 hours. Either of those would be fine. This hours bit kind of puts you off a little bit, doesn't it? Kind of makes you suspicious about whether you've got it right or not. It says, between which times was I travelling the fastest? Well, for this you need to look at the gradient of the graph, or the slope. The rule is, the flatter it is, then the slower you are going. The steeper it is, the faster you are going. And this section here seems to be the steepest. So we would say it's between 11:30 and 12 o'clock. So that's distance time graphs sorted.